That's Coca-Cola, right? Not cocaine, because
Yeah.
we are live. Don't want you talking about inappropriate shit while we're,
It is the
broadcasting out
same
there.
flavour. It's the
Great.
same flavour though, cocaine and Coca-Cola.
Yeah, but we're
Why
live,
they put it in
right?
there. Yeah, but that's why they put it in there. 'Cause it was What? We're live. Why didn't you tell me? Nah, JK.
Are you wacky waxster?
Wait, what's this show about, Tools?
Go fuck yourself, Finn. Woohoo!
Like that one? That was a good one.
That shit.
In the background there.
39.
The moves going.
And for the first time ever, we are
Mm.
simulcasting on a new batshit specific channel, as well as over here on Better Call Tour. But you feel free to chat in either, because we are able to read chat. Blue, hello. Sounds like Blue needs a laugh. My boy Blue. Oh, yeah, over Ronnie. You're talking about the Kylie Rodney case, I'm assuming, because that seems to be the Ronnie. Just in time, Joey, but did you hear the bass line?
What's the bass line?
She loves the bass line in the intro song.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah. She gets excited. She hears those first couple of notes and she's like, yeah.
Where's Blue at? Oh, it's Blue on the
Hey. Hey, Humanimal, how are you doing, a groover? Yeah, I hope Out of Handmade Dolls comes back in. Poor thing. She put a message before we kicked off saying it was 4 a.m. for her. She couldn't sleep, up with the puppy at 2. She was going to try and sleep again, but feeling very alone. And then she said, I guess I don't have anything to offer. Have a good day. You've always got something to offer Out of Handmade Dolls. Everyone on this channel does.
Yeah.
We love yous all. We love yous all. Good morning, Dodo Dixon. How are you? Scout Inquirer. Hello. G'day, Groover. Yep, Blue loves the bass too. Wow.
Hell yeah.
Well, in that case, let's play it again.
Oh, my God.
That's how I got around explaining the show to the new people.
I think Blue's the only one on the other channel commenting, so I don't know if she'll be able to see everyone's comments.
Yeah.
I've got both chats open now, so I can see both.
Look at you go. Well, I can see them both in StreamYard, but I was going to say, Blue, the bulk of the people I mean, it's everyone's choice which channel you go to, but yeah, if you want to see chat, the bulk of it will be happening on Better Call Tour for a while, I reckon.
For now, yeah.
Humanimal was in the batshit channel for a split second. It's like speaking in foreign language. Blue still can't see shit. No, you won't see the chat you won't see the chat from Better Call Tour in the batshit channel. So for now, you'll get more chat action if you say on Better Call Tour. But down the track, we might have a completely different audience watching us on the other channel. Who knows? It'll be fun to see what happens. No, my fringe is still here, Joey, but it's a long fringe, so I can pull it back. See, there's little tufts of it there, pull back, or I can wear it down. It's versatile. But no, the fringe is still there. I went to the gym earlier and I've still got like a headband mark. What? Oh, Blue hates you. Fuck you, Finn.
Yeah.
What? Hey, come on. No fighting. No fighting in the chat. We've got a massive batshit tonight. It's batshit 39. That means it's the penultimate one before our 40th birthday.
Wow. What are we going to do? What do we have lined up special for the peeps?
Shit, someone came up with an idea for our 40th last week. What was it? And you were like, nah, no. Yeah, you were, because I talked about because then I talked about improv and how you don't say no, and then that led into us chatting about Liam Neeson and Ricky Gervais, and we ended up playing that because in that Liam says no, and Ricky's like, that's not how improv works. You say yes to everything. Yeah, remember, like, knock, knock, shut, go away, we're closed.
I thought you meant like maybe we would do a comedy episode or something.
No, we were going to do a costume or something. But anyway.
Really? I'm not doing costumes.
Someone suggested a theme. I can't remember, Fit and 40 or something ridiculous. But anyway, we're just going to be 40, I think. The naughty 40s. So we've got a big show tonight. In fact, we've got 10 stories if we feel so inclined. So let's go straight into it. What do you reckon? All right, I'll kick off if you like. We do talk about sex dolls a lot on this channel.
Oh, you've stolen on my stories.
Really?
Is it the holographic one?
No.
Oh, then you haven't. Okay, go ahead.
No, it's not. So we do talk about them a lot, but in my travels, I stumbled across a story. Oh, Artie, look at Artie get feral when we mentioned sex dolls. These real dolls that people are getting into now, like this website is just taking it all next level. You can see there, real doll consumer protection plan. So there's insurance and peace of mind. There's the first and only official real doll certified repair centre. Wouldn't that be a great job? But I'm just waiting to see if this flashes around. Oh, no, we're back to the consumer protection plan. So on this website, though, this is where I got a little bit excited. I can't lie. They have spa days for...
What the fuck?
Yes, so after a day or days of head-to-toe repair, retouch and pampering, she'll come back home to you looking like the first day she arrived. So they're offering spa days for sex dolls.
Free for $0. How good's that?
Oh, no. Well, I mean, look, we don't have an RCPP. You can only do it. I was going to register you as a joke, but I wanted to see how much it cost.
It's
but it doesn't. It doesn't. So, well, because we can't. Ooh, look. Used doll. Oh, my God. Used doll 36-month coverage option. Coverage for dolls from 7 months to 7 years old. Oh, my God. That's like getting pet insurance and your pet's got a pre-existing condition. But look at this. Galmato Haven, it's the first and only official real doll certified repair centre. And then when you go down a bit further, here's the spa day.
How do you even find this shit, Tori?
Look, it was an article that said there is a sex doll business offering spa days for sex dolls. But it does say she won't get a mud bath or cucumber on the eyes, but she will have every minor and major injury repaired from nicks and pokes to limb breaks. Nicks and pokes. We all know one thing they do get a lot is poked. Let's be honest. Her makeup, nails and body coloration will be restored and her joints will be tightened. But just her joints or everything? She'll be treated like the princess she is and come home to you freshly powdered, rejuvenated, and ready to make you feel like you did the day she arrived the first time. Yeah, but see, it's got scheduled a spa day. I thought I'd be able to register you, but no, it's got, is your spa day covered? Well, no, ours isn't. And it says further up that it's only available if you've got the consumer protection plan. So I can't even find out how much this bloody designer vagina for your sex doll costs. But seriously, I mean, look, I'm all for hygiene, so I sort of feel like if it means the owners of these dolls are getting them regularly serviced and cleaned and powdered, that's got to be a good thing.
Well, you got to look after your doll. You can't just leave it.
No. And some of them are quite pricey, but But yeah, add it to the cart. It won't let me, Joey, because I don't have a I was going to register Finn for it, but we don't have the RCPP plan. You've got to have that.
What is the RCPP plan?
I think she's asked me to say no. There's a problem with your submission. Errors have been highlighted below. I don't have an RCPP plan. See, Joey.
Oh, the spa day though. It says the spa day is covered under your plan, so it is free.
Yeah. Well, but you reckon? Did you see the cost of the plan? Look at the plan. There's depending on the age of your plan, but if it's a new doll, it's $150. No, wait.
What?
Sorry, that's what's deductible. $895 is your one-time payment. Yeah.
Yeah, for 5 years. That's great coverage.
On a new doll. Or on the used one.
Oh my God.
Still $895, but you only get 3 years coverage.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
so it's better to buy a new doll, is what they're saying.
Yeah, buy a new doll and cover that with the real doll consumer protection plan. But there you go, Galmato Haven. It is the online home for everything doll, and they also sell them. Oh my God! I've just found a fabulous.
Oh, Jesus, story.
$7 grand.
Is that American?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my God. Oh, whoa.
Yeah, we're getting shadow banned now. Oh
my God.
We weren't before tours, now we fucking are.
No, we're not. We didn't get shadow banned last week for Smack the Pony. Look at this one. She's like an amputee.
Oh my God, you're not elbing the channel at all, Tori.
She's missing. Like, who would buy that one on the left? She's a voluptuous.
What do you need
torso.
the arms and legs for?
She's got no head, but she's got no head, arms, or that. No. Like,
we're gonna have to put an R18 warning at the start of this show moving forward. Imagine anyone with their family watching this. Oh,
hi, Rose. Did you just walk in on that?
Oh, fuck. What a perfect time to join, Rose. Welcome.
Spank the Pony was from last week. There was a girl with a rubber vagine teaching girls how to stick tampons in their twats, but she beat the shit out of that thing. It was like a rubber ball. She did. The Greek bus. See, I agree. It looks like he's having sex with a mutilated corpse, like a beheaded, armless, legless. And what it was actually called the voluptuous torso doll. Yuck. I'm sorry.
Voluptuous, though.
How can you tell? I mean, I had tits, I guess. I did see the boobs. Yeah, well, I was kind of stuck on the fact that it didn't have a head, to be honest. But I did notice. I did notice the tartars for sure. But anyway, I think that's completely batshit. And I mean, look, I'm all for cleaning your doll, but that just looks like a lot of money. AJ is here apparently. I didn't see AJ.
Right, where? I didn't see that.
I don't know. Joey just said g'day, AJ, and so Scout.
Jeez.
Oh, she's just put a sticker. She's been a member for 9 months. She said, yay, knocked off work in time for my favourite show. Good to have you here. And you might have walked right on in on the voluptuous torso too. And if you didn't, you're probably better off not knowing what the voluptuous torso was.
Oh, you're missing out, though. So make sure you go subscribe.
Should we call that first story voluptuous torso?
I don't see why not.
Voluptuous torso.
Voluptuous spa day, maybe.
Voluptuous spa day, yes. Off to the spa they go. But yeah, I'm all for them being clean, but I'm not sure about there's a lot of dollars being thrown around on that website. Totally batshit.
Imagine if they make it to the S&P 500.
Oh no, poor AJ. No, she's not shadow banned. We just don't see those the membership stickers. Unfortunately, they don't show up in StreamYard. So, but congrats on your 9 months as a member of the Legal Beagles, AJ. That's awesome sauce.
How good's that?
Fucking amazing. Could have had a baby in that time.
Whew.
Yeah. All right. Are you ready for story number 2? Do you want me to add it to the stream?
Go for it, Tours.
All right.
So continue on the same story. A new type of sexual person.
A fictosexual.
Yeah. Man married a hologram bride. Now struggles to bond with her. And there's even a video. Even a video.
He struggles to bond with a hologram.
This is his hologram.
Who would have thunk it?
Look at that. He's got an actual hologram. I've muted it because we don't need to hear it. But
yeah, we do.
What the fuck? Do we? All right.
Thank you.
Oh,
no, we don't need to hear it. Well, he can't bond with her. She's an annoying little... Oh, nah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wait. In bunk beds.
Oh, my God. He's got a plush toy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
This is so depressing. This is actually very depressing. Oh, my God.
Wedding... Oh, look, matching wedding bands. Matching wedding bands.
Wow.
So which one's he married to? The plushie or the hologram?
Is there a difference to us? She's not real, but his feelings are. Oh, and he's got a life-size one as well. I wonder if he's taken it to the spa day. I feel like he might be using that spa day.
What? I'm still stuck on she's not real, but his feelings are. They were bunk beds, weren't they, Blue? Yeah. They were. And thank you, I like my extra pussy ears too. Now Blue's getting a shadow band. It is Japan. So ornery. He feels so ornery. That's actually North Korea, but that's all right. He feels so ornery.
Oh, same thing. Computer synthesized pop singer 4 years ago.
Did you just compare Japan to North Korea? Shame on you, Finn.
Said he's now unable to communicate with his wife. Aww.
He can't even communicate.
He's still in love with her.
Why isn't he fluent in hologram?
Wow. He's 38. Was dating Hatsune Miku, depicted in pop culture as a 16-year-old with turquoise hair. Now that's fucked up. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
For a decade before they had an unofficial wedding ceremony in 2018. Kondo, one of many who identified as fictosexual, or someone who's sexually attracted to fictional characters, spent 2 million yen, or about 18 grand, 17 grand, 18 grand, on the nuptials, but his family did not attend. Oh, nuptials.
No, the nuptials. Oh, my God. Yeah. 18 grand?
Now married for 4 years, Kondo, 38, said his relationship has hit a roadblock. He can no longer
surprise
due to a technological hurdle. Wow.
Joey wants to know how many spa days. How many spa days has she had? Oh, he is so ruined. Oh, that poor lone. It is so depressing. He's a Ronery. I'm going to call this the Ronery fictosexual.
What the fuck?
Oh, and look, he marries the hologram and then wonders why they have communication problems because she's a fucking hologram.
Wow.
I mean, there's no mystery, is there?
Can we not gloss over the 16-year-old part though? That's fucked.
No, I am glossing over it because I don't want us to get shadow banned because it's kind of it's like showing the voluptuous torso. But no, the 16-year-old, but she's a fictitious 16-year-old. Is he blurring
I don't know
line?
If that changes the Tory. I don't know if that changes it. It's still equally fucked up.
Well, it is. It is. It's not great. But what is great about this story? They have bunk beds? I don't know. You tell me. What a sad tale of woe all around. And, there's a pervy sort of inappropriate element to it as well.
Some might even say the P word or Mac word. Yeah,
we won't be saying either of those. But, yes, some may. I just don't know if when it's fictitious, a doll based on a fictitious character. I don't think he'd actually go to jail for that.
Yeah.
People might just look at him a bit weirdly, but then he just married a hologram, so I think he's used to people looking at him weirdly.
Yeah, that is a good point. Speaking of the P word, did you see that new Elvis Presley movie didn't even have him marrying Priscilla in it? What the fuck? They completely glossed over the fact that he married a child.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, how dare they? How can you make an Elvis movie
She wasn't that young. She wasn't as young as Johnny Cash's
was
wife.
15. She was 15 when he married her. Yeah.
Ooh.
He was like 40-something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Effed up.
Cement shoes. It wasn't sad enough. She's a bluehead cartoon. She's got to be 16 to. What are her pronouns? Her pronouns were. He married her when she was 21. They met when she was 15.
16.
Or 16.
Yeah. But
they got married. But they got married at 21. She was 21.
Do they age? I don't know. Do cartoons age? Wow.
And yeah, look, I don't know what her pronouns are because I'm not fluent in hologram, but
Joey says that Priscilla was living with him since she was 14.
Yeah, and then she said, but shush. Yeah.
Wow.
Speaking of fluent, my next story is going to be interesting because I'm going to have to read it in pidgin English.
What are we calling that one?
I called that one the Ronery fictosexual.
Okay. Let's go with it.
It gets a gold star. All right, cool. Now this next story is I'm not going to bullshit. It is purely retaliation for the fact that I'm having my mammogram tomorrow. So I kind of feel like this is a fair trade, all right?
What the fuck?
Yeah. But also it's going to be an interesting one because I am going to have to read it to you in pidgin English, and I'm not fluent in pidgin. But I'm sure we'll get the rhythm happening, and if I'm bad at it, then you can kick in, Finn, because this is the first time I've read an article in pidgin English, but you'll get the gist of the story.
All right.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Man cut off genitals by accident while dreaming, say he day cut meat. So in a nutshell, a guy in Africa was dreaming that he was cutting meat, and during his dream, he actually cut off his scrotum.
Oh, so he's like sleepwalking, cutting the meat or whatever.
There's the weapon of choice. There's some weapon of choice. I'm just keeping the show moving. I'm keeping the show moving, Blue. I'm a professional.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a Getty Images, but
obviously.
One farmer, look, read the pidgin English. One farmer for Ghana day in critical condition after he accidentally chop off and scrotum while sleeping. The victim, Kofi Atta, talk BBC Pidgin, say he currently hospital receive first aid. Yeah, she fucking sliced off scrot. I reckon you're getting a bit more than first aid. Right now, I day hospital for here all damn day. Give me fluids, then some injections, but he needs surgery. No kidding. He didn't have any money for the ambulance, so
to fuel the ambulance. What?
Yeah, to fuel the ambulance. So they carried him to the hospital for surgery.
What?
I know, and he's in shock because when he woke up from his deep sleep, and two of his neighbours said he was bleeding, basically.
Oh.
So then, after he stood up from the chair that he sat on while sleeping, he felt sharp pains inside his penis and scrotum, and it was him doing it. He was dreaming of cutting meat, and he was actually he cut his genitals in his sleep.
Oh no! Oh, thank fuck. Thank fuck.
There's not a video of it. Look at the article. The article's in pidgin English. You reckon there'd be a video of it? No. But he was just having a little nap in the chair on the day this happened, and he just dozed off. He started dreaming about cutting meat, and then he cut his dick and scrotum, and was then carried to the hospital because he didn't have money for the fuel for the ambulance. He's
I never remember how I carried the knife. Even me, you confused.
And look how they keep putting he talk BBC Pidgin. And then Kofi Atta talk BBC Pidgin, say he remained in dream state even after he cut himself and call for help while still dreaming. despite the neighbours come see him and try help him, he still they see him like dream until he wake up for hospital. But yeah, he off it came. There's another knife just in case you are already feeling it in your groin region. So yeah, that's a ball terror of a story, or a ball slicer of a story.
He day cut meat. I think we should name that one. He day cut meat.
He day cut meat. His own meat, though. God. And like I said, it's retaliation because I'm getting a mammogram tomorrow, and there is no way in the world that machine was invented by a woman. Oh my God. I'm going to have pancake boobies tomorrow, so I figure all the boys can suffer thinking of this dude slicing off his dick and balls while he's having a little cozy nap in a chair. Fuck, we did. Let's see what Chad has to say.
Let's not.
Because I've been over on the I think he needs a lotto ticket. I think he needs a bit more than that. I think he does. Yeah, he dozed off with a Letterman in his hand. Oh, Letterman, yes. Yeah, I know. He woke up for hospital. But yeah, was he sitting there whittling wood? Good point. How did he end up with the knife in his hand? Like, maybe you have to hold a knife when you have a nap. Yeah, I know. Mammograms, ouchie, Joey, they do. They hurts. Cement Shoes found an article in Pidgin English and temporarily forgot it existed. He thought they were drunk or cracked. You would, because you'd be reading it going, what the fuck?
Who the fuck is?
Yeah, pancakes are yummy, but not ones made of my boobs. So anyway, that's He Day Cut Meat, story number 3.
He Day Cut Meat. Oh, here's one from Australia to us. Get this one.
Nice.
Okay. Australian Bank announces it will ban loans for petrol or diesel cars in order to fight climate change and encourage electric vehicles. How good is that to us?
Wait, hang on. They're going to ban loans, okay, for petrol or diesel car. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
How nuts is that? An Australian bank will stop approving personal loans for new.
Which bank is it?
I hope it goes on to say, but I'm not too sure.
Right.
Powered cars from 2025 as the federal government flags tough new fuel efficiency standards. Electric vehicles this year have a minuscule 1.6% market share, even when Tesla sales were included. Why would they not be included? With starting prices of $47,000 and a lack of charging stations turning off many potential motorists. Well, yeah, that's a pretty legitimate reason. So yeah, but the customer-owned bank Australia Bank, NAB. Are they talking about NAB?
Don't know. That's not customer-owned.
Yeah, no. What's customer-owned? I don't know. In a bid to reduce,
it's usually customer-owned and more like your credit unions where you can have like I've got shares in one of my banks, and it was a credit union. So I've got I get an annual, what's the word? You get a little payment because a little, what are they called? It's not a premium. It's like you get a little payment. It's cool.
Yeah, the dividend or whatever.
Yeah. One of those things.
If its chief impact officer, Sasha Corville, told the National Electric Vehicle Summit in Canberra on Friday that the bank's new policy was an important step in decarbonising the Australian economy. Decarbonising, Tori. You've got to decarbonise the economy. By ceasing car loans for the new fossil fuel vehicles, we are sending a signal to the Australian market about the rapid acceleration in the transition from internal combustion to electric. We expect to see in the next few years. Wow, there you go. Do they? They mustn't know how electric vehicles are made.
No, look at Hum Animals comment. These electric cars that use fossil fuels for electricity to charge it. Yeah. Exactly.
Not to mention how they fucking mine the what are they called? The battery banks as well.
But that's more of an. But also they should include hybrids. I agree. But there's no point in doing that unless there's enough charging stations and stuff. It's kind of they're trying to do the right thing, but yeah, and the other thing is so many people can't even afford these cars. Well, that's what they think they're being perceived to be doing the right thing, but they haven't seen this through, seen it through.
Yeah.
Thought it through.
Yeah.
Savannah, you're not late. I mean, you are, and you've missed some gems, but you can always rewatch the first few stories. And as always, when we sum them up at the end, you'll get a vague idea of what we've seen so far. But we're only up to story number 4.
Yeah, Humanimal is correct though. Like we don't have green energy to charge these vehicles anyway. So it's not like these vehicles are getting out of it. They're still part of the system. And it's not like we're in any rush to build nuclear power plants or anything like that. So I don't think it's going anywhere. I don't think it's going to make any change. Except the banks are now going to refuse your loans as soon as you go buy a car. So that's fucking nice to know. Good on you.
Blue, everyone's over on Better Call Tour. Where she's asking where everyone is in chat, and it's like,
oh my god.
Yeah, because you're coming into the channel. You probably need to refresh the page, or so. I don't know what you're doing. Humanimal says, my neighbour has an electric Tesla that he charges in his house and drives every second Monday to go to hospital. Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Scout and everyone's over here. I don't know what Blue's on about. But
check this out. In Australia last year, just 5,000 fully electric vehicles were sold among the 1 million that left the showrooms. Jeez.
Wow.
That is nothing. That is a dismal number.
Mm-hmm. But that's what I'm saying. People can't afford them. And like I know they're building new houses now. They're automatically putting charging stations in as part of the build because it's the way of the future. And you'd be paying for it to be installed as well. But most people don't have somewhere to charge them. Like they're not driving around down in Taswegia much. But then Casper, who comes in sometimes, he was driving today up in Brisbane, up in Queensland, and he was saying there were quite a few Teslas on the road. So, but you're not seeing them in Hobart Town unless you go out to Mona, where Walsh and his wife have they're sitting side by side. So, yeah, interesting.
Look, advertise here the Nissan Leaf costs start at 55,000. Now, the Nissan Leaf, if you haven't seen it, is the most piece of shit looking car you've ever seen in your life. Let me see if I can show it on here.
It's been a fun show so far, AJ. Don't choke on your dinner. Joey's come back to say Priscilla was 17, not 14 when she moved in with Elvis.
Oh, there you go, guys. So he is confirmed.
Well, I wasn't watching Casper drive, but he was driving, and I did say g'day to him. He got breathalyzed while he was driving. It was quite funny, actually.
Look at this car. Wouldn't you want to own this car, Tours? The Nissan Leaf. Look at that.
Oh, it's like a smart car.
Isn't it a piece of excrement? Oh, my God. Disgusting. And that starts at 55,000. 55,000, Tori. Would you pay that?
The poor Nissan Leaf. Why would you even call the car a Leaf? It doesn't sound tough, does it? It's my Nissan Leaf. Let's go for a hoot in the
away in the wind. Fun.
I mean, I love my Swift, but I still think that's a stupid name for a car too. Swift, I called mine.
Agile.
So mine's, but he's called Biff. I gave him a name like Biff. And the first couple of scratches, people were like, "You're gonna get them, fixed." I'm like, "Nah, it makes him look tougher." Biff. but Finn is as tough as a leaf. He is. He did look a bit like a Toyota Yaris. I'm ignoring the Elvis chat. You groovers can sort out that.
What are they saying?
Wait a minute. Oh no, Humanimal's like besotted. Elvis is the king. She's got a photo on
his photo on the wall. Oh, you probably shouldn't tell people that.
No, he was beautiful in his younger days. He was absolutely beautiful, drop dead gorgeous.
I don't know what your point is.
Well, I can understand Humanimal. I mean, if she's got a photo of him when he was, scoffing PBs and J's a month before he carked it, and in his white rhinestone suit, I wouldn't be hanging that on my wall anytime soon. But if it was from his youth, I get it.
Wait, let's take a moment to acknowledge that Blue is being very anti-Semitic in chat. What the fuck?
Why? Is she?
I don't know. She's mentioning the Jews for some reason.
Oh no, she just said no. She just said it. Yaris sounds. It does sound a bit Jewish. I'm sure one of the kids of Fiddler on the Roof had a name a bit like Yaris.
Okay.
True story.
It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. Jesus.
Yeah, so 73, 19. Well, that's what I'm talking about, the 60s and 70s Elvis. And he was very trim and...
Yeah, Humanimal is digging a hole.
Smoking hot.
No, the 73 Elvis. The 73 Elvis.
Hello, Hendo, Pomeranian puppy. I'm ignoring the crap. This chat is wild. I do love it. I do love it. Honestly, Finn, like there are channels that have a couple of thousand people chatting in there, and that, you know, once in a blue moon, and I mean it, you'll see someone write something funny, and our chat is just like one liner after the next.
Yeah.
So now we've got Savannah's admitting she's got Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's what I was doing. I was just doing these ones.
Oh yeah, smoking hot in The Great Gatsby, absolutely. 69 black leather Elvis. Oh my god, it's getting hard. 55 Zoots, yeah, and then near death white rhinestone onesie Elvis. Not great. It wasn't good. All right. Humanimal loves all Elvises. Well, on that note, let's move on. What are we going to call your story? Which bank? Which wank?
I don't know. I don't know what is a good title for that one. No petrol for you.
No coin. The
Ryan
the do-gooder stingy ass bank is what I'm calling it.
That's way too long, but all right.
It's not going to win. That's why I'm giving it. Haven't you worked it out yet? Like the stories that are like, yeah, but we just know. We know our crowd now. Like, you know, smack a rubber vagina or let a log of wood in the cock. That shit's what's going to win.
Fossil fuel.
Alrighty.
The Leafmobile. Yeah, nah.
Well, no, the Leaf was a later addition to the.
Yeah.
All right, so I've got a video coming up next. I love when animals go wild and do fun shit, and this one is fun, but I just want you to know I looked far and wide for the right video to show because there were a few that were a bit long, and it's another one of these American TV like news shows where at the start of the story I'm going, that's pretty batshit, and it's actually the four anchor men and women and the comments that they make that are the batshit part of this story. The actual story is fucking cool. This monkey is my hero, but
here we go.
Just listen to these fucking wankers telling this ripper story. Yeah, it's only a minute long, and you'll want to punch every single one of them in the vagina at the end of it, I swear.
Or have you heard what we like
from Channel 9? How dare you, Tori?
Hey?
Channel 9's a real news organisation, all right, Tori?
This isn't Channel 9. It's in the US of A, Finn.
Yeah, Channel 9 down the bottom.
We're in America, though. Just listen to it.
Channel 9 USA.
Oh, now this loop thing won't piss off.
First up, all right, so calling 911 should never be a joke, right? But this story is pretty funny. Authorities in California received a 911 call that abruptly hung up. Deputies responded to the scene, which happened to be a wildlife conservation center, and they found that a monkey made that call. The monkey got its hands on a cell phone left behind in a zoo worker's golf cart.
So if everyone's lost, you know, because there's so much fucking stupid music and unnecessary talk going on, but that's actual footage of the monkey whose name is Root, R-O-U-T-E, or where's Route? And it's a female, but they keep referring to him as a him, which pisses me off too, because I just, you know, one article I read refers to her as a female.
Learn its pronouns. Jeez.
I know, learn its fucking pronouns.
It's 2022, but anyway, guys. Let's remove him off the internet. Ban him.
It grabbed the phone and it dialed 911, little ripper.
And look, they actually have footage of the monkey with the phone.
Yeah. He probably just hit that emergency number, right?
He probably just hit that emergency number.
I don't think he did 3 digits.
I don't think he did 3 digits.
No.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing if he did.
That monkey's blowing a raspberry at you, dumb fucks. We get them at the end. We get to see these twits, by the way.
Yeah.
Officials say that they get a lot of accidental 911 calls, but this is the first one from a monkey, and I hope it's the last one.
No more monkey business, sir.
That was hilarious, Tori. Did you hear
I love your flow. I know, but look at them all. Don't you just want? It gets worse. I keep going. Just watch this shit.
Yeah. He even loves the camera. He needs to be a star.
Yeah.
He's a smart little
He's a
monkey.
star.
He's a she. Get her pronoun right.
He's a smart little monkey. Get out of the way, Curious George.
Get out of the way, and on it goes. Like, just why? Why does this
These guys are
warrant?
hilarious, Tori. How are you not laughing at this? This is comedy gold. This is the funniest newscast I've ever heard in my life. My
It's
God, they're on
bad
fire.
shit. And why do there have to be 4 of them telling this fucking story?
Oh,
So
curious.
And the music, why? If this is like in the
These guys.
morning, if this is how a whole country of people wake up, no wonder there's weird shit going on there. I'm sorry. Like, it's hyper. And these people are all just fucking idiots.
That pink is
This
very
this
high.
one's a smart.
Jesus.
Yeah. It's time for Have You Heard? Where we
My
like
eyes are sore from looking at that chicken pink.
So, the pink and the green should never be seen, apparently. But I do actually quite like pink and green together. But yeah, so this little monkey, I've got the actual article now too to share. But if that's what you wake up to, I swear to no, they don't even have a
Kill
desk.
yourself.
They're all just standing around, just fucking. I don't know why all 4 of them needed to be there to do their bad one-liners.
Stop, Curious George.
No more monkey
Give
business.
up, mate. What are you doing?
Do you think it's an astute assessment? Because while we were listening to that racket, I'm thinking if this shit is beamed into people's houses in the morning, like, fuck me. I've had to leave. I've had to leave raves where I've been having the time of my life when music like that's come on. Like, the Discord and everything going on thing. No. But anyway, here she is, the little capuchin monkey who accidentally called 911. Look at her, a little mohawk. Anyway, her name is Route 66. And they did use the monkey business line too, because that wasn't predictable. But yeah, poor little look at the tongue poking out. Fuck is all. That's a different one. But this is an auction to name this little monkey. It's a Siamang. Yeah, Virginia Zoo in Virginia is doing an auction for naming that little one. But yeah, so that was that little other one, Route 66 jumped into the golf cart, picked up the phone and 911, can we help you? So anyway, but it was interesting too. Did you spot the kangaroos in the footage?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't see them, no.
There'd be kangaroos in their zoo as well. I'm surprised you didn't spot them. They were the only other animals that featured other than that monkey.
Those talking heads, though, had some of the best comedy I've ever seen on TV. That is, can we just take a moment to acknowledge how good those talking heads were at comedy?
Do you want to watch it again?
That was gold. Oh, let's hear it. Just skip to the second half, though. We just need
Well, no, but I want you to. Can we just see the kangaroos though?
All right, let's do it. Let's do the
Because
kangaroos.
it's so weird seeing kangaroos in other countries. Like, I know that zoos the world over have got animals from other countries and stuff. Like, it's a pretty standard thing, but it still freaks me out seeing native critters in other countries. But then it freaks other countries out that we shoot and eat up native critters. So okay, here we go.
stories that have me talking.
The white man says they're a pest story.
So look, kangaroos.
Everyone should never
yeah.
be a joke,
Try to miss
right?
that part.
The story is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Officials say that they get a
I mean, they're talking over the top of the whole story. Then there's that stupid fucking music and the footage of the star of the story Like they just all have to be heard, and then we get to comedy hour.
A lot of accidental
They are American
calls,
toys,
but
so we
this
can't hate
is
them too
the
much.
first one from a monkey, and I hope it's the last.
More kangaroos.
And I hope it's the last one.
No more monkey business for her.
Get it? Because hopefully it's the last one, Tori. Get it? Do you get the joke? Because hopefully it's the last one. Not get the comedy in that.
I am look. Pink and Green's comedy is a little bit subversive and does go over my head a bit.
She's on fire, Tours.
She is on fire. Unfortunately, not literally.
Jason loves the camera. He needs to be a star.
Yeah.
He loves a camera. He needs to be. Why are they standing there? Look at the stance on the chick on the left. Looks like she's been banging her brains out all weekend and she's walking like a cowgirl. But where's their desk gone? And what's with the clashing?
No comment.
Hang on, we've got
Hey, they're not all mismatched. The black people are dressed the same.
Savannah. Apparently,
Black
Savannah's a female version of you, Finn. She said was trying to go on Amazon to order a bunch of bananas. Hi, Lee. No D. They are all mismatched, Joy. It's bugging me too.
No, they're not. The two black people are both wearing black and purple.
Savannah's come back with actually I'm hotter than Finn.
Oh, no, get out of town. Hotter than this. Look at this. This is 10 out of 10, woman.
Those colours are all you think those colours are fine. They're not. They're not. They're
I didn't say
wrong.
they were fine.
Not, well,
I said the two black people are wearing the same colour. They're not all mismatched.
Well, no, she's wearing purple pants.
Yeah, but he's wearing black with a purple shirt.
Yeah, no, it's not. Maybe they've just come back from their first prom. I don't know. I can't with this. Anyway, I want to hear the great Curious George line before I die.
Yeah.
He's a smart little
He's a
monkey.
star.
Smart little monkey. Get out of the way, Curious George.
Now my dog's looking at me weird. Which is better. That was gold. That was so fucking funny. Do you get it? I don't know if you get the joke. Oh no, Curious George.
Oh, Curious George. Is he a monkey?
This is why they work on the news story, because they're not doing anything else with their lives. This is all
a friend and I, a long time ago, when people started doing LOL, my friend Michelle and I came up with FLOL, which is fake laugh out loud, and we thought it was going to take off. Like we thought it was going to be huge, and we were going to get credit for coming up with FLOL. And it didn't, but this is the perfect time to FLOL. In fact, Finn did a fabulous FLOL. But look at them pretending. Look at them all pretending. They're almost in agony going, pretend you think it's funny, girls. Like none of them is seriously cracking up. And he's just standing there thinking he's dropped the best one-liner of all time. Anyway, the comedy continues.
Oh,
So
Curious.
This one's a smart one.
Yeah.
This one's the smart one.
What a bunch of
Wow, what a bunch of dickheads. So, there you go. What do we call that one? Because honestly, originally I was just like, I just want to do the story about the monkey calling 911, and then I found that, and I was like, they're way more batshit than the monkey. The monkey's calling 911, so don't let them put my face on their show. Flow, no, not flow, flow. Fake laugh out loud.
Oh learn to spell blue. Fucking hell.
Flow. What do we call that? The greatest comedians of all time. That's what I'm calling that one. When I do the recap, I'm going to see that. I'm going to be like, what fucking story do we have with really good comedians in it? Would you be like,
nothing's passing that. Those two. Those four, they should all get their own show.
They are the best, the greatest comedians of all time. What can I say? Anyway, what have you got?
Oh, was that show with the doors, and they would walk through the doors and get thrown into the scene and have to
whose line is it anyway? Oh no, the Australian one.
Yeah,
the Australian one.
the other side of the door or something like that.
No, it was
Through the door. Yeah, fuck, I can't remember. But they should all go on that because they would kill it. We would never know who the winner is because they're all equally hilarious.
Oh, what was it freaking called? They walked through the door. It was
Thank God you're here.
Thank God you're here. Thank God it just came up right when you said it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, they were just the best.
Imagine them on Thank God You're Here. Woo! The whole audience would be in tears.
Oh, look at how Humanimal's always so humanitarian. Presenters that are not at a certain level have to provide their own wardrobe. That's fine. They've all got phones. Let's all wear blue today. Good idea, Barry. You know, like we're not knocking the actual clothing. It's just without the desks, it's like there's a bit going on. There's the music, there's the talking, there's the clashing colours. It was just all a bit much. It was a sensory overload. I mean, Finn and I aren't matching tonight, are we, dolls?
Do we ever? I don't know if we ever do. You never wear the same colour hat as me. You always wear
but we don't have damn music going on, and you know, it was a hot.
Behind us as well.
It was a hot mess. Towels. Maybe the monkey was trying to get on Tinder. Possibly, Savannah. Possibly.
All right, wait till you hear this next one, Horse. This is gold. British woman, 25, age is relevant, is left with Trek-style scarrings on her forehead after falling asleep in 70-degree Fahrenheit sun in Bulgaria.
Ouch.
Wait till you see this, yeah.
Oh, my God, it's going to look painful.
Oh, my God. Burnt to
a
crisp.
Oh.
It has now.
Can you expand?
But she does have some on it.
Can you expand?
Yeah, there you go. Can you see that?
Wowza.
Look at that forehead.
I'm looking at that forehead.
Burnt to a crisp.
Trekking across the universe.
Look at that.
Look at her cry. Like, look sad. They're saying, look sad, Shania. Janae, look sad.
Yeah, she nailed the sadness. I believe it has all gone away now, but still. She's still a bit burnt from it.
Fuck.
Imagine waking up like that. Imagine how fucked you would be.
Oh, that would hurt so bad. Like even back in my younger days where I was quite fond of the tan, not that I ever laid out on the beach and tanned all day. That's never been my style, but I've always donned the hat because the thought of like the sun down here is so bitey, like you can get sunburnt in 5 minutes. And yeah, I've kept my face out of this. Yeah.
Tassie has no sun. What are you talking about? There's no sun down here.
Well, wait, down here.
In Tasmania, there's no sun.
There's a shitload of sun, and you're going to learn the hard way. You'll be eating your words in a few months' time. Oh, yeah, you will.
Let's hope so.
Yes. Humanimal reckons his chick looks better with it. It's nice. It's different. It's unusual. It is unusual. And I too don that.
Don the hat.
The sun does get very bitey. I mean, like, look at my. I mean, no, they look really white because I've got a ring light. But my just from a couple of days of being able to walk on the beach in a short sleeve top, I've got a tan already happening in the middle of winter. Yeah. So, yeah, she's an unfortunate fucker, isn't she? Did she? Is there any accountability in that article? Did she say I was an idiot? I ignored everyone telling me to put on sunblock, or you know?
I think when you've got that much makeup on, like you're not really thinking to put sunblock on top of the makeup, really, are you?
Well, there is makeup. There's makeup and moisturizer that you can get that has sunblock in it. So, you know, if she really gave a fuck about her skin, she would have used that. but I mean, falling asleep and getting sunburnt is nothing to laugh at. Like I do know only too well what it's like when that can happen. In fact, my friend Laura, who's been on my channel a few times, she and I went down to the beach and had a glass. Took a bottle of champagne down, had a couple of glasses of bubbles each, and it was all one of those yummy days. And we both fell asleep, and we actually woke up to a guy standing over us telling us that we were getting burnt. But he was like very close. Laura was lying on her back with her legs spread, which, not good. And we were like, how long have you been standing there? It was a bit creepy, to be honest. And he said, oh, look, I thought maybe you girls had a big night last night and you fell asleep and you just hadn't woken up yet because there was the empty champagne bottle. But anyway, I was actually okay, but Laura was in a lot of pain and I had to do an emergency dash and get her aloe vera cream and a heap of shit. But the burn was painful, but it was the thought of this guy just staring at her snatch for fuck knows how long that really bugged her. And me too.
So she just fell asleep next to the pool. And can we have a look at this? So 70 degrees Fahrenheit is only 21 degrees. Only 21 degrees, and she got that burn. How? How do you get burnt from 21 degrees? That doesn't even make sense. 21 degrees.
Come to Tassie. You'll find out. Yeah.
What the fuck, Savannah? Why?
Her actual vagina wasn't burnt, Savannah. Like, she was wearing swimwear, my friend. And presumably the girl that was lying by the pool was too.
No,
what did we do with the shampoos bottle? We brought it home and put it in the recycling bin, Blue. Joey goes to nudie beaches and hasn't burnt her vag yet. Well, that's lovely to know too.
Thanks for that, Joey. Appreciate it.
What haircuts, everyone? Are you talking about? Nicole Kidman's latest hairdo.
Why is that in chat? Who gives a shit?
Oh, damn it. Well, I've got a fringe now. I'm not going to put it down because Humanimal might say I shouldn't have a fringe either. Only some of you have seen my fringe.
Yeah, no comments, guys. Leave the chat blank. We don't need to comment.
Nicole Kidman's copying me. I've started a fringe trend.
Did you?
Well, I got my fringe 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, and look at all these people getting fringes. I can't even see which one's the most recent photo of her hair. Oh, here we go. Oh, that long weird fringe. Well, that's not really even a fringe. That's like a bob and then no. Oh, God, no. Anyway.
Yeah, what story you got, Tori? What do you got next?
What have I got next? We should call that one. I've got a ripper that was sent to me by Kerry. I haven't watched it yet, but you know Kerry, who comes into the show sometimes?
Who?
Kerry.
I don't know who that is.
She's one of my fabulous subscribers, but she sent me this entry for Batshit. This is a real dad moment. Oh, thanks, Joey. Joey says my fringe isn't terrible, but Nicole's is. Yeah, look, I'd have it down, except, well, I mean, I can pull a bit of it down so you can see I do actually have a fringe, but it's a big, thick, long fringe. Tuck that fucker away. So this is a very dad thing. So it's a dad who's booked a holiday for his family.
Is he eating your card?
What's going on?
So, all right. So we'll start it again. So the dad has booked the family's gone away for the weekend. So he's rented this for 2 nights. There's 4 people, 2 adults, 2 kids, and 2 dogs. He booked a dollhouse. It's not even a tiny house.
How do you even book a dollhouse? What the fuck?
Well, he just did. It's like a cubby house.
Is he eating your card?
They've rocked up for that holiday, and that's to that address, and that's the house he's booked for them all to stay in.
Can you full screen it, Tori?
Sorry?
Can you full screen it?
No, I can't. There's no option. I had to look. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Yeah. Sorry. Well, Karen, I haven't. It's not doing anything. See, look, it says full screen.
No,
it's attached to. This was a link that that Kerry sent. So anyway, he booked a tiny doll's house. But yeah, it was a tiny blue house measuring 114 square foot downstairs and 96 square foot loft.
Jesus.
But for a family of 4 and their 2 dogs. But yeah, it's not full screening,
Keep
unfortunately.
playing it,
But it's just them cracking up when they've gone to the address, and that's where they're spending their holiday. I mean, it's
At least it's got aircon.
you can actually live in it, just not four adults and two dogs.
What the fuck? Why are they setting up in it?
Well, because they booked it.
No, you cancel the booking and go get somewhere else. What the fuck?
That's it.
What the fuck? That is called a chair.
Look at they're going up. Let's see the sleeping arrangements.
What
This
the
is a
fuck?
batshit dad.
This is like a Japanese apartment or something.
I mean, look, I absolutely love tiny houses and not doll houses, cubby houses and stuff. But seriously, this is an absolute gem. It is cozy, Joey. Well, it's even tinier than a tiny house. It's not for midgets, Savannah. I don't think that word's politically correct anymore either.
Why can't you say midget? What's wrong with midget?
No, stop, Finn. No, it's bad. No.
What do you mean? Is midget not allowed?
Don't, dude.
What do you mean to
Honestly,
call them?
this show is so moving over to the dedicated batshit channels
What do you
as
meant
soon
to
as
call them?
possible. Little people.
Oh, I don't think they're little. They're just the same as regular people.
No, they aren't.
They're not lesser.
They came up with it. It's their call.
That's way more mean.
I think it is too, but they came up with it. So anyway, no, but they did. But it's anyway. So it's a tiny house. It's even smaller than most tiny houses, basically.
This is apparently the second bed. And
It's about
I don't
three.
even know why they're setting up in it. What the fuck?
so apparently we're supposed to put a person there and a person there. And the rest of us in that thing. I don't know.
So there's one bed.
Wow.
There's one bed up in the loft, and
This
there's
is like a Japanese house of the future. It's what like houses are going to be like in Japan.
But Japanese apartments have got so many amazing gadgets that just do things and make living in little spaces really groovy. So this place, those two chairs are the other beds. Someone's got to sleep on that
And
blue
the
thing
rest
and
of us in that.
like have a look at them.
And the person there.
These
Like
people
two-
are crazy for even going into it to set up their stuff. Like, what are you doing?
Look, I'm not
Cancel
thinking
it
about
and
that.
go somewhere else.
I'm not thinking that
Jesus
deeply.
Christ.
Let's have a look. So
Mm.
he booked the doll's house for the four of them to stay while on holiday, along with the two dogs. They were taking Aiden, their son, off to university, and he booked the place for them to stay in. It was cheap, no kidding. It says it slept 4 people. Lie, you sit on a throne of lies. He thought he'd got a good deal, but then it was a tiny house. And why did they still stay there? Not wanting his family to stay in the cramped rental property, JJ paid for Kylie and her brother to stay in a nearby hotel.
Okay.
And he and his wife made use of the small space.
What?
And they stayed there with
Why?
the two dogs.
Oh my god!
They said it was-
Why stay there?
They said the home was very cramped, but it
No
didn't bother them.
shit.
It didn't bother them to stay there because it made them laugh for the whole trip. Good on them. I like them.
No,
I like them.
that's
The
so dumb.
joy and mirth
So
that
dumb.
booking caught. No, good on them.
No.
They put the kids off in a motel nearby. There's plenty of room for 2 people in there.
Jeez.
As long as you don't need to go past each other in the kitchen. One of them could sit on the chair and the other could be up in the loft. There's plenty of options.
I think Savannah's right there. I wouldn't be taking that. There's no way.
Yeah, I agree. Savannah, typical cheap ass dad. It might have been, yeah. Look, see, him animals are always so friggin' sensible. It might have been hard to find another place that would let them have the 2 dogs, Finn.
No.
Come on.
No.
You're on the road with Artie, you rock up and that's what you got, and you spent 5 days finding a dog friend. No. Don't Liam Neeson this improv. There's no other
dog
Finn. There's no other property in a 200K radius.
Oi, what's going on here? It's burnt down. I can't stay in a burnt down house.
You so would sleep there. If that was the only dog-friendly place in a 500K radius, you would still sleep there. So your little bubby didn't have to sleep in the car.
My car would be fantastic. It's a camper.
Exactly, Joey. It's a great memory to look back at. They stayed on because it made them all laugh so much. So I reckon the mum and dad are cahoots, to be honest.
Too bad if you're a fat family. Well, that wife didn't look supermodelish, so there you go.
The tight ass dad, I'm calling that one.
Yeah, that's a good name.
Hey, wait, what happened in between? What was in between the monkey calling 911 and that one? What story did you have?
My story. The chick with the Star Trek burns.
Oh, yeah, Star Trek. Okay, yep. All right, go for it, baby. And thank you very much, Kerry, for sending in that story too.
Yeah, good work. It's good when we got like viewer submissions. That's a good one.
Yeah.
All the gang can join in. Make sure you send them through, guys. We need them. Yeah,
what's that?
One out, Tori.
Hit the likes. There's no story visible yet. It's you and me on the screen.
Yeah. It's a video.
Oh.
So this one, you remember that kid that goes around asking Americans stupid, just basic questions, and they're so stupid, they don't know how to answer. Yeah. So that's on Fleckett's channel. I've shouted out before. This is Fleckett's, this dude here. So he's just interviewing some people on the street, and he finds this lady wearing a mask on still because, well, she's probably mental. But he just asks her some real basic questions, and she just looks like a total moron. So check this out, everyone. You're showing it, Tori?
Mm-hmm.
Wicked. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm good at what I do.
Even said that it's so rare. When it comes to outside transmission, the New York Times even said that it's so rare that there's not one case documented in the entire world of COVID being transmitted outside, especially in the summer when it's so hot. Does that change your mind on the mask?
No. I just want to keep myself safe and take precautions just in case.
Even though you're vaccinated?
Yeah.
Are you sure? You don't want to take it off and kind of go back to normal?
I'll wear it for a little bit longer.
So you're not going to wear it forever?
No.
Just kind of after the dust settles and things go back to normal?
Yeah.
Did you ever catch COVID or no?
I did, yes.
Was it bad?
It was mild. It lasted for like 2 weeks.
So you've already got it. You're vaccinated. And even if you got it again, it wasn't so bad the first time? You're still wearing a mask?
Yes.
Okay.
What a fucking idiot.
Well, you can look, there's Harrison destruction, never a good idea. Look, there's, there are countries that hey? No, but I'm just saying that there's countries that are have mandated masks indefinitely and people just don't have a choice at all. Yeah. Yep, Singapore's mandated. No. But at the end of the day,
losing brain cells.
Yeah, I mean, her sort of reasoning was all out of whack. But at the end of the day, it's a person's individual choice, I just think people want to wear them. Well, why?
For being moronic.
But they're not all moronic. Some of them are visiting elderly.
I'm not saying all of them. I'm saying this chick.
Chick no, and I agree with you. I think she was out of whack. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, it's a personal choice. And I feel like people are being unnecessarily picked on because they're still choosing to wear them when you don't know the backstory. Her backstory is bullshit. Well, no, it's not. If you're visiting an elderly family member in a home, you have to wear one, and then you're expected to keep wearing it till you get home. In case
I didn't play an old person video though. I played this dumb chick who's already
I'm going outside. I'm talking about a bit more than just the dumb chick. Like I'm just saying.
Why is that relevant? Why is that relevant to this chick?
It just generated a conversation. I thought it was just interesting that people are being judge, but at the end of the day, it's like it's their body, their choice. Do whatever the fuck you want.
Well, their body, their choice doesn't apply anymore when they mandated the vaccines. It's all out of the window.
Oh, now it's getting deep. But yeah,
don't have individual choice anymore.
Yeah, exactly, Joey. Worry about yourself, and who cares what others want to do? Exactly. But
we get
that
to laugh
particular
at
one,
the idiots. That's why we just get.
We
to laugh
do.
at them.
But the ones that have been a bit. I mean, I don't think her answers were that unusual. I reckon most people would probably say the same thing. You know, like they're kind of. I rather get the Americans who can't name 2 countries outside of America.
Or how many moons the planet has.
Was there one of them that said like 500?
No, she said 6. She said 6 moons. 6 moons. Fucking moron.
Look, if Mask Girl feels safe and comfortable, I mean, I personally, the joy I got from wearing a mask when they were mandated was people not recognizing. Well, no, let me finish my sentence. I'm just saying the only joy I got from them was people not recognizing me. I fucking loved it. I'm with the sunnies, I'm with the mask. I got to avoid all kinds of people I didn't feel like talking to. It was amazing.
That's just mean, Tori. Humanimal, the one who takes the humanitarian.
No, it's not mean. It's not mean. I've got a public profile here. Wherever I fucking go, people stare and talk at me about me. So for me to be able to be hidden was fucking amazing.
No, you're a celebrity, Tori. You gotta embrace it.
Celebrity is a bit of an exaggeration, but no, if for someone that's had people pointing at me my whole life in public, I loved being able to put on my sunnies and mask and nobody had a fucking clue who I was.
I love the humanitarian's position here, though. This is humanimal.
I
think it's okay to choose to wear a mask, especially if you're sick. But outside, walking around or alone in your car, in my opinion, that's bonkers.
Yeah, I agree. And look, the people driving with them, I think, are even more bonkers than the people walking around outside, because they're the ones that you just go. Especially when it's just one person in the car too. Like I know that I'm pretty sure cops. I've got a feeling cops, and I know Ambos do, but I'm pretty sure cops are still having to wear masks here. I'm sure. I know I saw 2 cops with masks on not that long ago driving around still, which is interesting. But when it's one person on their own in a car and they've got a mask on, and then there's also, didn't we have the video of the people wearing masks out in the water, like at the beach?
Yeah, and swimming. People swimming with them, and then they come up to breathe, and they take the mask off, breathe, and then put it back on and then dive under. And
there was another. We also had the guy smoking. This guy smoking the other day.
Outside, in the pokey room.
They do fog up. They do fog up your glasses.
That is
see, Ruth loves wearing a mask. Stops other people breathing their shitty germs. Yeah. See, Cement Shoes wears his mask. He doesn't give a fuck. Good on you, mate. No, honestly, like, good for the people with bad teeth. Good for people with bad teeth.
You're trying to admit something, Savannah. What do you got going on?
But look, at the end of the day, I reckon, do whatever makes you happy.
Well, if you live in those countries where you get to.
And now you had a go at me before for expanding beyond that one girl in the park, and now you've brought communist regimes into the equation.
Oh, well, that's because you brought it in. I was ripping on your joke.
Oh my God! Well, look how contentious the masks are. So yeah, mine are done too. So let's do a recap. Yeah,
I did have one more.
No, we're an hour 12, mate. We like to do between an hour and 20, don't we? So I won't until I say vote now. Don't vote. We'll just do a quick recap. We started off with the spa day for sex dolls. The second story was the Ronry fictosexual, the guy that's just married a hologram. That was the most depressing story ever, Finn. He day cut meat, the guy that cut his scrotum and penis off while he was having a dream about cutting meat. Then we had the stingy-ass bank that's refusing to give loans to anyone unless they're buying an electric car. We had the greatest comedians of all time. Yep, those 4 newsreaders that were covering the story of the monkey dialing 911 that were just too fucking funny. Then we had the tight ass dad who basically rented a kennel for his family for 4 adults and 2 dogs for a couple of nights. Then we had the Star Trek Burns lady. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, sorry. And then we had the tiny house dad, sorry. And then we ended with the mask girl who's taking a lot of precautions. So I'm now going to hit the button and you can vote, Groovers. I don't mind.
What are we titling?
Pardon?
What are we titling the mask girl?
I just called her that because we were just doing a recap. If she wins, we'll come up with a good name for her. But let's see. You voted for Mask Girl. Finn's optimistic there.
Too stupid. I feel like Penis Cup Man's going to win though.
I don't think it's batshit though, because I mean she's one of a gazillions of people that are doing it, right?
They're all batshit. That doesn't make it any less batshit. They're all batshit.
But compared to like a dude cutting off his scrotum while he's asleep, I don't know. I'm for scrot guy, to be honest.
Your vote's your vote, Tori. I'm not going to try and convince you to vote otherwise.
I'm not voting. Well, I think you did other ones that were. I thought the Ronery fictosexual was your most batshit story. To be honest,
that's more sad than batshit, though. I find, and we can't have.
Yeah, true. Yeah. No, true. Penis Chop Man got a vote. So did Scouts. Also voted for Pigeon Dude. Kennel Man. Oh, the dad. The tiny house gets a vote. Nice one. There were too many idiots. Blues reckons. Yeah. Blues voting for the scrotum as well. So is Mel. Mel's sliding on in for scrot guy. I'm voting for scrot guy. So's Joey. Oh my god, everyone's. Hey, good to see you, Mel. Oh look, AJ also scrotum.
Wow. Yeah, who would have guessed it?
in our audience, it's from a penis story, and
then animal. You can only pick one.
Like I said, though, it was definitely retaliation because I'm getting a mammogram tomorrow, so I feel that this is my way of making the boys go ouchie. Just don't go to sleep with a knife nearby. Like, why did he have a knife? Oh, look, Humanimals. She's like, the spa day for sex dolls or the hologram bride both involve sex trafficking. We do love
sex trafficking.
We do love scrotums, Blue. Wow. Oh my god, Cement Shoes, someone cloned your account and peen bombed. Oh my god. Cement. I hope that got sorted out quickly. You poor thing. Yeah. I mean, I should laugh, but we're kind of. I agree. Hologram guy, definitely. I think it's between scrot and hologram, but I couldn't. Oh, look, Lee D. Lee D's just voted for the sex dolls. The sex dolls gets a vote. I think how many?
Humanimal is going for it as well.
Oh, excellent! Yeah, there you go. But have a look at the votes. Pigeon English scrotum guy has already got 8 votes. 8 votes. 8. I don't think we've ever had someone get 8, have we?
That's a landslide win. That's like the Joe Biden of votes. Just take them all. Most amount of votes in history.
So it was, and we've already got a really good name for this one. He day cup meat. And the poor fucker had to be carried to the hospital because they couldn't put fuel in the ambulance. It was such a story. Anyway, you've got to bring back the D, Lee. I mean, look, I like Lee, but Lee D was just, you're always Lee D to us. Because now you've become Lee without a D, so you might as well put it back. Because we haven't shortened saying your name just to Lee. We're like, oh, hello, Lee without a D. Anyway, congratulations. Yeah, Cement Shoes has made it big in YouTube land. Someone not only cloned him, but cloned him to peen bomb someone. God.
That's cool.
I miss the hairy butt bandit too. I miss 2019 too, cement shoes. They were the good old days. Oh, that's when we all, well, not all of us, but when many of us first came onto YouTube's. And the good old days, but the hairy butt bandit was brilliant. There were so many funny things. It used to be fun. There used to be this element of total playground to YouTube that just has gone. But we're trying to bring it back, aren't we, Finn? We're bringing it back with batshit.
We keep getting shut down, but we're trying. We're trying.
So, congrats to He Day Cup Meat for winning the Golden Batshit medal. And guys, next week, when are we going to be on next week, Finn?
Probably Thursday morning, 8:30.
Thursday.
Yeah,
okay,
Thursday morning,
one of those ones.
Yeah, bright and early. See us all then.
And it is going to be batshit number 40, and we're going to have a 40th birthday party. Finn and I have done 40 weeks straight.
Have we?
How cool is that?
Oh, yeah.
Well, we've done ones where we did one like on a Sunday and then again on a Wednesday. Like we've had a few different days, but we've done a show every single week for 40 weeks. So I'm impressed. So please, if you do know people out on YouTube who need a laugh, this is like I was saying earlier, you see these other lives and once in a blue moon someone says something funny, but here you guys are just like one ripper ball terror one-liner after another.
Make sure you share everywhere. Just spam it. Spam it to everyone. Put it in an email.
Spread the word. Tell everyone. Come and hang out in Batshit. Although
and don't forget, join the Discord.
And also subscribe to the other little channel. Hang on, I'll just get the link for that too.
Yeah, share both of them.
I'm sharing it now because we've been simulcast, and thanks to Blue for holding the fort over there all by herself. There's the link for the other channel.
Boom, we got them both. And the Discord's there as well, everyone. Go
nicely done. And Groovers, honestly, thank you all so much again for hanging out. We wouldn't have as much fun if Finn and I would have fun still sending us random shit, but it's so much more fun sharing it with you guys too. So on that note, thank you for delivering brilliant one-liners again, chat. And Finn, nice work, mate.
You too, Tours. Catch us all next week.
See you, Groovers. Take care, everybody.
Oh, thanks, Blue. You're my boy. You're my boy, Blue. Are we still live? Oh, fuck.
You meant to hit end broadcast.
No, you're meant to hit broadcast.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
Gen X motherfucker. I have the X factor. You're such a millennial, and that's not a compliment.